everybody. Today I wanted to show you a really quick healthy snack that you can prepare ahead of time and then eat the rest of the week. So this recipe comes from King Arthur flour and it's actually called No Bake Energy Bites, and you basically just use whatever you have in the pantry. So the base starts with 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter, 1 cup whole rolled oats, 1/3 of a cup honey, and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. So I'm gonna get started with those ingredients first. So I'm just gonna start with the peanut butter. So it's 3/4 of a cup, and I have natural peanut butter here. So I've got my 1/2 of a cup measure. So I'm just gonna pour it right in here. And this is a little messy. You know, when you're buying peanut butter, what you want to look at if you're trying to find a type of peanut butter that's going to be the most healthy, it should really only have 2 ingredients in it. That should be peanuts and salt, or just peanuts. Same thing with other nut butters that you may want to buy, because a lot of peanut butters have added sugar, they have added oils, so you just want to have the most natural type of peanut butter. That's going to be the best for you. So I have 1/2 of a cup, and then I'm just gonna do about another 1/4 of a cup, and I'm just gonna guesstimate this. No big deal. A little bit more. Right in there. All right. Then I get to lick the extra. All right, that's going to the side. Then I have 1 cup rolled oats. So I just have some old-fashioned rolled oats here. You can get it at any grocery store. So 1 cup. I just have 1/3 of a cup measure, so I need 3 of these. I love oatmeal and I love oats. I like to do overnight oats a lot for breakfast. Super easy, saves you time. You can just grab it and go in the morning. So I always have rolled oats handy. So there's my cup. 1/3 of a cup honey. So I just have some honey here. You could use real maple syrup too, that would be good. Or maybe 1/2 and 1/2, see how good it is. Doesn't really matter. You really have to squeeze it to get it out. Goodness. I love honey too. I love honey and tea. It's one of my favorite things at nighttime. All right. That's 1/3 of a cup. Just goes right in. Looking good. And then 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and I'm just gonna estimate this. Just pour it in, and I have some pure vanilla extract. About a teaspoon, maybe a little extra. I love vanilla. It's also my favorite ice cream flavor. I know that I'm boring, but it is. So I'm just gonna give that a teeny little mix. And then this is the fun part. So the next 2 cups of ingredients can be anything that you want. So right here, I just pulled stuff out of my pantry. I have some dried apricots, I have some shelled hemp seeds, some mini chocolates. They're almost all gone because my fiance keeps eating them. He puts them in his cereal. I have some poppy seeds, some unsweetened coconut flakes, some flax meal, and some chia seeds. So I'm just gonna take my measuring cup, or my large measuring cup, and I'm just gonna kind of pour some things in, but actually with the dried apricots, I'm gonna chop these up just a little bit first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna use 8. Let's say 9. I'll use 9. And I would recommend that you don't use all dried fruit, because then you're really gonna have a lot of carbohydrate. It's better to use a little bit more of like the nuts and seeds, and those are really good healthy fats. They have good proteins in them, and when you're eating a snack, you want to make sure it does have protein because that's going to help to keep you full. So let me just grab a knife here. So I'm just going to chop these into little pieces, and you're going to need a pretty sharp knife for this one. Kind of layer them on top, it makes it a little bit easier. And I've actually made this recipe before, and it's really great all week. So 2 of the balls that we're gonna make is gonna be about 1 serving. And you keep them in the refrigerator. You can just grab them and go. They're great to take to work if you want. And like I said, they're filled with heart-healthy fats, omega-3s, and they have protein in them and lots of fiber. And protein and fiber is what's gonna help to keep you full. So keep chopping this up. I always love dried apricots. I usually pack something like dried apricots with nuts for a snack too. That's a really quick, easy snack. And when you prepare snacks ahead of time, it also helps to ensure, that you maybe don't grab something that might not be the healthiest for you. We don't want to be going to the vending machine. You want to prepare your snacks ahead of time. And that's going to help maintain a healthy weight and make sure that you get in the correct amount of nutrients that you need during the day. So just always think about, what's my snack going to be this week? What am I going to prepare ahead? And this is just so darn easy. And it's kind of fun. This would be really good to do with kids. They can pick what they want in it. So we're gonna have 2 cups of extra ingredients. So I'm just gonna put these right in there. Whew, they're sticky. Maybe eat a little piece. So 2 cups. So what else do I got? I'm gonna put in some dark chocolate minis. And you don't have to measure this out. It just has to be about 2 cups. I love dark chocolate. And I'm kind of in that mood, so I'm gonna put a good amount in there. Maybe about 1/4 of a cup. I'm gonna put in some hemp seeds, and hemp seeds are great. They have a ton of omega-3 fats in them. They're high in fiber and protein. So these are wonderful. I put these in my overnight oats. I put them in my yogurt and on a salad. So I'm just kind of sprinkling in there. I got about a little bit over a cup. I'm gonna put in some poppy seeds. And actually, I thought this was really interesting. I was looking at the back of the bag, and they're very high in magnesium. They've got 25% of your daily value with just 3 tablespoons, and that's really cool. So I'm gonna pour those in there. I'm gonna put some flax meal in there. And I often buy flax meal and not flax seeds because it's easier for us to digest the flax meal. When you eat flax seed and you don't break up that hull, you're not gonna digest it, so you're not gonna get the nutrients that you need. So if you like flax, try to always buy the flax meal. So I'm just gonna pour some right in there. And flax is very high in omega-3s as well. And omega-3s have been shown to really help with inflammation in the body. So they're really wonderful. And then a little bit of chia seeds. I love this big container I got. I think I got it on Amazon. It's lasted me a long time. I just keep it in the refrigerator. And I use chia seeds a lot in my oatmeal, in my yogurt. So I'm gonna do maybe 3 tablespoons in there. And then I'm gonna put some unsweetened coconut flakes. I'm definitely a coconut lover. Not a lot of people are, but I think it's great. So I'm actually just gonna throw them right in here. Just a little bit, maybe a lot of it. Okay. So I have everything in there. It's about 2 cups of all this extra stuff. And I'm just gonna pour it in, and then you gotta mix it up, and that's it. So you know what? I'm gonna use a wooden spoon. That's gonna be a little bit easier than this spatula. That already tasted great. I got a little chunk of honey in there. It actually looks really pretty too. You know, when you're eating stuff, I always feel like if it looks good, it's most likely gonna taste good. If it's got a lot of colors, it's got a lot of nutrients in it, a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals. It mixes up pretty well. And this is fun because you can make it your own way. You can change it every time. Each week you could make a new one. You could put a new dried fruit in it. You could put, you know, whatever you want. Maybe you could try it with almond butter. You can try it with the 100% real maple syrup instead of the honey. So it's mixing up pretty good. And then we're just gonna roll it into about a ping pong ball size pieces. And I think you should get about 24 or so. All right, that looks pretty good and mixed. So now I'm just gonna take my clean hands and I'm just gonna roll it into the ping pong ball size shape. So that's a little big. You kind of have to squeeze it together just a little bit. So about that size. So I'm gonna continue to roll these out and I'm gonna put it right on my sheet tray. And then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for about an hour until they firm up. And then you can just put it in a Tupperware container for the rest of the week.